Select the gear that uses the least amount of chain. The fastest at the back, the slowest at the front. Open the brake. Rotate the handle on the quick release skewer through 180 degrees from the closed position to the open position. Stand behind the bike with your head on its center line. Grab the left side of the bike with your left hand. Place your right thumb on the end of the quick release nut on the right side. Use your right fingers to pull the derailleur body back towards you so it rotates out from under the wheel. Unhook the chain with your right hand to lift the bike with your left. You need a key to fit the lock ring to turn it anti-clockwise, and a chain whip to hold the cogs and stop them from turning on the freewheel. Undo the quick release skewer nut. Slide the key into the lock ring. Replace the quick release nut to hold the tool in place, the open position. Stand behind the bike with your head on its center line. Grab the left side of the bike with your... Grab a cog with a chain whip to resist anti-clockwise rotation. Use your right finger with an adjustable spanner, turn the key anti-clockwise to loosen the lock ring. Unhook the chain with your right hand to lift the bike with your left. Unscrew the quick release nut and unscrew the lock ring to free the cassette. Remove the lock ring. Slide the cassette off the Freehub. Dismantle the hub bearing and remove the axle. Slide a 10mm hexagonal key into the hub from the right hand side. Turn the key anti-clockwise to release the Freehub mechanism from the rest of the hub. Put a little anti-seize grease on the threads on the hub. Match the splines of the hub to the splines on the inside of the Freehub body. Push the tubular bolt into the Freehub body and turn it clockwise with a 10mm hexagonal key. Tighten the bolt to lock it. Pack the races in the Freehub body with new grease and place new balls of exactly the same size as the old balls into the grease. Using new balls prolongs the life of the other parts. Use the same number of balls that came out. If you're not sure how many, or if you suspect that the Freehub body was packed with the wrong number of balls, fill each race with balls, then take one out. The balls need some room to roll. Check the lock nut and cone assembly on the right side of the axle are locked tight. They may not be accessible once the axle is back in the hub. Carefully feed the axle into the hub without disturbing the balls. Assemble the other side and adjust the hub. Look at the pattern of the splines on the Freehub. One is narrower than all the rest. Look at the matching pattern on the back of the largest cog. Line up the patterns and slide the cassette onto the hub. Screw the threads on the outside of the lock ring clockwise into the Freehub body. Screw the quick release nut onto the skewer to secure the tool. When tightening the lock ring, you don't need a chain whip. Going this way, the Freehub mechanism works on your side. Hold the wheel still and screw the lock ring in. Use an adjustable spanner to lock it tight. Unscrew the nut, remove the tool. Replace the conical spring and replace the nut. Put the chain onto the fastest sprocket and watch the axle into the slots on each side where it fits. The weight of the bike will help you get the wheel in exactly the right place. With your head on the bike's centre line, check the wheel is centred in the frame. Rotate the handle through 180 degrees from the open position to the closed position. Close the brakes and check they're working well. Lift the rear wheel off the ground and kick the pedals to start it turning. The rear wheel should spin while the cranks stop turning. If the rear wheel pushes the cranks around, there may be a problem with the bike freewheel. The bike freewheel should make a regular metallic clicking sound when the wheel runs and the pedals are still. Changes in the sound of a bike freewheel may be a sign that it's wearing out.